Today is day 5 of our Alaska cruise. Today was a day at sea, but we got to stay and stick around for about 5 hours in the Glacier Bay National Park Preserve. It was beautiful. Coffee in Alaska in Glacier Bay National Park. Clear skies. I really don't know how life gets better than this.
Ready? Watch right there.
We have been trying to take in the sights and just enjoy this time, but we are just hopping from glacier to glacier right now. I don't know the names of these glaciers that we're headed to, but hopefully we're going to see some. I want to see some falling off, but at the same time that's bad for the glacier. So it has been spectacular to just sit and see untouched landscape.
So we are at the Marjorie Glacier. We just learned that it moves about 7 feet per day. Typically some ice falls every 20-ish minutes, and it also goes 20 miles in the back. So it moves 7 feet a day, which is kind of crazy. The Marjorie Glacier is also a receding glacier, which means that it's losing more ice than it's gaining. So eventually it could all be gone.
For some reason, the naturalist on board trusted me with this lens. I'm not doing too good at using it.
It's a national park. You can only get in if you have, the cruise lines have some agreement with, I guess, like the people who work for the national park. So there's some, what do they call them?
There was a wrangler, not a wrangler, a ranger. There was a national
Wrangler.
Park ranger.
Might have been wearing Wranglers. But no, there was a national park ranger. Yeah, there was 3 or 4 of them that had to get on the ship. That was on the ship. You could ask them any questions you wanted, as well as the ship has some employees that are just very knowledgeable about the national park and the glaciers and all the animals you could see. But yeah, so we literally just woke up, got coffee, and had it on the deck, and we're sat on the deck for like 5 or 6 hours just looking at everything. It was honestly so peaceful. It was kind of like we had like another excursion or another day like in Juneau or Skagway. We just stayed on the boat the whole time, but it was just, the cruise ship was just in the most spectacular views. And it was probably one of my favorite days because it was so peaceful. I sat in the same spot for 5 hours, got lunch catered, and sat there eating guacamole and chips, looking at gorgeous mountains. It was so fun. Well, we need to get ready for formal night, I guess. That's better. To dinner we go. Our desserts for the night. We're in Ketchikan, Alaska, home of the Ketchikan. So we got off of our ship. That's our ship right there. We're trying to find our e-bike tour where they're going to take us through a trip through the rainforest. So we're headed to berth number 3, which is where they're going to pick us up at. We're passing all these really pretty sailboats, and Ketchikan is a really super small town. I think it just thrives off for tourism and fishing. So I think that's about all you can do here. But oh, about to run into somebody.
Go, Austin. I'm not gonna be as ready as Austin is for these e-bikes. These electric bikes. Do I look cool at least? I was really nervous. I already did something wrong. I'm supposed to step through the bike and my first instinct was to put my leg over. And you're not supposed to do that. Step through. All right, I'm about to go. You wanna watch me?
Let's go.
There we go. It's raining in the rain capital of the world. Now we're about to go do our tour through a rainforest of Alaska.
Yeah, you definitely do that. But it's okay. The only thing I can't feel on my body is just my arms and hands.
Just finished a 5-mile bike ride and now we're about to go hike in this forest area. 5 miles. Austin's soaked.
Would you get an e-bike?
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. That was so relaxing, you know? Here, Austin is soaked.
I'm soaked, but it's okay. I would have been really sweaty had I not, but you know, we're about to go on this hike.
I would love to have a coffee. Honestly, I don't need a chair anymore. At first I said I wanted a chair, but this tree is doing mighty fine for me. So wet. Goodness. Water was just getting in my eyes the whole time. I have waterproof boots. I don't know why I didn't wear them. Yes. Alright, we took a nap tonight. We just got up from a nap. We just got up from a nap. It is time to go to dinner. It is Austin's mom's birthday tonight, so we're gonna eat dinner with her and celebrate her birthday. We went to Ketchikan today. It was so awesome. We got great videos and footage. I fell asleep like almost at the lunch table. I was so tired afterwards. It was so wet. But it was really fun. The tour was great and we had snacks provided for us afterwards. We had some amazing smoked salmon dip. day at sea, we decided to bring you along to see the places that we would visit frequently on the ship. And of course, every morning that would start with coffee. Got our coffee. Now we're headed to go get breakfast, so we're going to the buffet. Gotta take the elevators to the 16th floor. Now that's breakfast. Steak and eggs and waffles and pancakes.
It's gonna be delicious. It's so good. It's hard to pick which food I'm gonna eat next.
I need to go get my food. So, you gonna stay here? I got the food that I wanted. But as I was getting these potatoes, they were like closing all of this down. Like, he was like, okay, I'll give you potatoes. But he didn't want me to take the potatoes. I guess you just have to make sure that you don't get here at almost 11 o'clock that we're actually, it's 11 o'clock now that we're getting breakfast. So we're a little bit behind, but I snagged my potatoes. That's all that matters. All this stuff. Looks like this is already lunchtime.
Yeah.
They're getting ready for lunch.
About to read, because it's been a minute. I've been so busy all week, but I have to take some time to read with this background music.
It's hard to read when Ice Ice Baby is playing in the background.
Do what now?
It's only $1.60 an inch.
Oh wow, you picked the right one.
I know. Normally I don't do that. Normally everything I choose is the most expensive thing. Can I do one more then? I walked around the shops and got these two custom-made gold bracelets. They might be a little loose, but I was kind of holding up the line, so that's what I got. $25. Not a bad deal, I don't think.
So I went to the buffet, made some steak sandwiches. I got some chicken tenders, potatoes and salmon. I'm on a meat and potato diet this cruise.
I went to the Trident Grill and got fresh grilled food. Well, it's like I was told that that was a fog alarm. It is really foggy. Like, you can't see the ocean out here. It's super foggy, but it's really scary. I hate it when that thing goes off. Anyway, I went to the grill, got me a hot dog and some french fries. Very good. Where are they?
On floor number 17, which is the one right above the pool deck. So this ship actually has a little walkway that goes out over the water. It's kind of scary. If you go down one floor, then you really get to see it because the floor is glass and you're just standing over the water. But up here, you get really good views. We've been up here a couple different times just to see the landscape and to see where we are. But today, as you said, it's pretty foggy, so we're trying to figure out where land is.
Comment down below if you really think that Austin just ran all the way around this running and walking track.
I'm pretty sweaty, but it's because, well, I ate a lot of meat for lunch.
Today is the last full day on board. Well, really the last day. We have to wake up at 8:30 in the morning and leave tomorrow. It's been such a good trip. We really enjoyed it. Just as a recap, we've been to Juneau, to Skagway, Glacier Bay. We were on the cruise ship, but it pretty much felt like its own stop in a way, because you were just outside the whole time in spectacular nature and views. And then we went to Ketchikan yesterday. Tonight we're supposed to be stopping in Victoria, Canada, but it's only a 2.5 hour stop. We're kind of debating right now if we're gonna go to Canada, because technically we've already seen Canada when we went to Skagway.
Yeah, we might do a separate video on just Canada. Like another time.
Oh, like go to Canada separate
Like
time?
go to Canada like later in life.
Okay, yeah. Other things that might be helpful for whoever gets to see this, we are on, again, the Royal Princess. It's a 10-year-old ship. Some people have loved it, some people have not loved it. I guess it depends on how many cruises you've been on and what you want your cruise aesthetic to be.
And how spoiled you are.
Yeah.
Because I think it's been great. Some people will walk around the ship and they're like, man, their system's not good, but I think they're crazy.
Austin, like, is really go with the flow about anything. So he's never, like, looked at a cruise ship and thought that it might not be good. But there has been some people who have done other cruises and they just didn't really love Royal Princess. So that is important on what kind of cruise you are on in terms of, like, brand, or maybe it's the Majestic Princess or the other brand of princesses. This one, I mean, it was good, but I have been on a couple other cruises. One other cruise I think was probably better than this ship. Other things to know, we booked all of our excursions through Viator. I'll actually just shout out my sister here, Madison Leach. She has been our travel agent for everything that we've done.
Definitely highly recommend starting doing travel agent, using a travel agent. It doesn't cost you anything.
And Viator, pretty much all the way around, was cheaper prices. His family did a different e-bike excursion than us, but they got $100 off because they got a voucher for Princess, but say they didn't have that, it was going to be $199 a person, and our e-bike tour was like $140 or $150 a person, so you can save money that way.
Well, if you've made it this far in the video, we want to thank you. And we appreciate you. We really hope that you can like and subscribe. It really helps us out. So we want to thank you for watching the entire video, and we appreciate it.
Do we have a tagline? You know how some people were like, see you Sunday, you know, but...
See you next time. Like and subscribe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Peace out. So we actually did make it to Canada. We didn't know that we would, but pretty cool city. All right, it's official. We're doing a vlog in Canada. This place is really awesome.